Yo, what's good? It's Amaje back with another video. Yo, so I'm guessing Travis Hunter has been going outside, but let's see what they talking about in this video because I've been seeing this around social media so many times. I'm frankly getting tired of it, but I like kind of know what the situation is about, and I don't at the same time. So let's be well informed about it, I guess. So let's get into the video.
Travis Hunter is a 21 years old collegiate megastar in football. And with a long list of his football accomplishments, the projection of his future is more than promising. And typically with guys like those, if you dial down the conversation to how they interact with women, you'd probably assume that he's smothered with girls obsessing over him, or at the very least you'd assume that he's very experienced with women to the point where you might even consider him to be some type of player or womanizer. At least with the level of athlete that he is, that's the type of stereotype that comes with it. Our fellow brother Travis Hunter has been in a 5-year relationship with his girlfriend, Leanna. And with him being only 21 years old, that would mean he would have started dating Leanna
21?
at 16, well into high school. If you guys don't know what's going on, let me just give you this fair share warning. We're about to get into a lot of young, dumb love. Now let me explain to you guys why any of this is relevant. Travis recently just received the Heisman Trophy, and to my knowledge, getting that accolade is probably the highest level of acknowledgement you can receive as a football college player. So as bro is showering in his success and glory, as he should, not long after, there was an interaction on national television between him and his girlfriend. It seemed as if he was trying to go up to her and share this very special moment in his career with his girlfriend. He knows all the cameras are watching, so he's trying to create, a moment in history. But for some reason, she didn't seem to match the energy and gave him a lot of attitude. Just from what we could see in the video, we honestly don't know what the hell was going on in that interaction. But from what people are saying, it seemed as if she was jealous that he was talking to some girl on the sidelines or some type of situation dealing with another woman, and she didn't like that very much. And for whatever reason, she wanted to address it right then and there with all the cameras rolling. Chances are it was probably just some fan. Like I said, this guy is a very popular football player. But I digress. Everyone saw this shit. It became the talk of the town. And now people on the internet, started diving into this private life relationship. And the narrative that she's kind of an ungrateful girlfriend started to kind of spin out of control. So now we're at the point you got everyone and their mama calling Shorty a gold digger. For me personally, when I first saw this interaction on my reaction channel, Berto3, link will be in the description, go check that out. I personally thought it was a little distasteful. I get that you might be upset with me, but hey, the cameras are rolling, this is a very big moment. I'd at least expect you to kind of just keep it on the low and address that.
Bro, see, this is why I don't get why these like NBA players, NFL players just like get into anything, bro. I get they have the power to marry any woman they want because like look at their paycheck, man. But that's all some of these girls like pretty much see. I'm not saying all girls see that, but like that's like all some of these girls see. You can spot a gold digger like a mile away as soon as they just start doing this type of shit. Man.
With me in private so we can handle it like that. That was just my personal take, but I
Be a
didn't
better way.
necessarily think it was anything deeper than that. So I was starting to say things like I didn't necessarily agree with the fact that everyone was painting this woman to be this terrible person just off of that one interaction.
They made
Again, the type of
thousands of
person I
videos on
am, I
her.
don't like to judge people off of something that I don't even truly understand, much less I don't know these people in real life. So what opinion could I actually have about this person? I like to mind my business, and I genuinely feel like a lot of people should apply that to their life as well. I get it, when it comes to celebrities or athletes or people that we look up to, it's very easy to kind of forget that they're human and are dealing with their own bag of whatever. I know it's
Exactly.
gonna happen.
That bro, that like goes over everybody's head, bro. Like that's like what people can do. Like you don't know what's going on behind their like little I guess like privacy. But like I just like to stay out of people's business until like it's brought to the forefront of like every little social media and literally everybody's reporting on it. Like you just never know what everybody's going through. But if it's brought to the top, you gotta have to discuss it.
But I do think it's unfair to just judge people so harshly off of something that you don't know the context behind, which
Yeah.
I didn't know the context behind. Regardless, though, my feedback and my reaction was pretty much saying, look, is she a gold digger? She very well might be. But bro's young, he's a top tier athlete. All he needs to make sure he does is not marry her right away, and definitely don't give her no babies, and let things play out how they play out. As men, we've all been there before where we ended up dating or being in some type of relationship with somebody that probably wasn't good for us, and we had to learn from that mistake. So if I were him, I would just be
Yeah.
focusing on myself, focusing on being the best version of myself. And if things don't work out with my lady, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel that pain, but I got bigger and better things to keep conquering as I'm maneuvering through this life,
Exactly.
especially as a
Preach.
superstar
Preach,
athlete.
man.
Again, clearly, I didn't know the full context of the situation. So the internet does what the internet does. They're diving deep into this girl, and for once, it seems like the internet might have actually been right about this woman. And when I tell you, all of a sudden, 4K footage of this girl cheating on her man is popping up left and right.
Whoa, whoa,
Videos
whoa,
of
whoa,
her
whoa.
pretty much exposing herself to not even really care about this nigga like that. There is just so much evidence that this girl actually hasn't been faithful to bro. And I'm not even talking about alleged. Like,
I didn't even know it was this bad. I didn't see like the forefront. I saw the forefront. Everybody else calling her a gold digger, but I didn't know she was out just cheating on bro. That's messed
you
up.
can't deny 4K footage, bro. I do my best to try not to judge people, but I mean, bro, when the evidence is there, Shorty was literally doing nasty work for anyone that says they're in a committed
Nah.
relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I started to feel bad for Travis because it really started to be like, damn. These are things that a lot of guys deal with their girlfriends, being ain't shit, cheating assholes, whatever. But the fact that he has to deal with this in front of the world, everybody's attacking him, drilling him, telling him his
Um.
girl ain't nothing, that can't feel good. But then it gets a little bit worse. Now we're getting footage of bro clearly simping.
Yeah, we was in love ever since then.
I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then he was friend zone because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him. And then
It's
finally, I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner, and I didn't want to go with myself, so he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you."
She is like openly telling him she doesn't give a shit about him. And this is where I'm starting to get a little bit shaky because, again, as much as I feel for him, because we've all been there, blinded by love, it's just like, damn, bro, you kind of going out sad. And then the nail in the coffin happens. Our poor brother Travis comes out after all of this shit and is defending Shorty.
You dudes worry about another dude relationship. Y'all single. You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about.
if you coming out defending this girl after she just like hopped on and like say how y'all met, and that I felt like that was like a disrespectful manner too of how she told that story. And like how you look at it like that, bro, it just looks so bad. Man.
You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got.
She is very gorgeous to me.
Now we got celebrities and people all across the world just chiming in on the situation, pretty much drilling Travis a new one because it's like, here you clearly have a girl that's not doing right by you, bro. And they're getting married. He plans on
They're getting
marrying this
married.
woman.
That changes everything. This dude is about to marry a gold digger and it's about to be bad. She know her bag is secure, bro. Like, it's already over, bro. I don't, bro. I feel bad for
With
bro,
so
man.
many red flags
He's so
waving in his
blinded.
face, the fact that he's not able to dial it back, see it for what it is, and accept the truth. He's doubling down on the fact that you don't know her, like almost on some I could fix her type shit. And that's why I'm making this video today, because I feel like so many men are struggling with being blinded with the infatuation of a woman. Love is literally not
That's
allowing you
not a
to
good
see
feeling
clearly.
either.
When you look at someone through rose-colored
That's not a good feeling either, bro. Everybody been through that. Like you said, everybody been through that. I've been through it. But like, it's just like at some point you gotta just realize in your brain, this not good for me. This ain't good for me. I need to double down, be a man, and get the hell out of that whole little situation. You got to be honest with yourself. You can't just like look at it and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna just keep doing this." Like, "Oh, I feel like she gonna be better." I feel like no. That's once they show you their true colors and who they are, bro. I say don't do that.
Glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
Red
I feel
flags
like as a
everywhere.
young man, there's always going to be a time and place where we end up ignoring the red flags, and we're going to have to learn from that
Hmm.
situation. I know what you guys call them, the canon events. It's like that was supposed to happen so I could bounce back and know how to maneuver better next time. But unfortunately for Travis, he's literally dealing with this in real time in front of everybody. We got to remember, he's only 21, and there's probably a really strong chance that a lot of his early life was just consumed by school and football, where he didn't really have that much interactions with women. So what I may have gone through at 16, he's dealing with right now at 21. Some people mature a bit later, but he's also a football megastar. So we're literally watching bro simply
Exactly.
crash out in front of the entire world, and everyone's pointing the finger and laughing at him. And it's kind of crazy. The reality of the situation is you're young and you don't want to rush into anything. Even if you're older, you don't want to rush into anything. But imagine being 21 thinking about marrying the girl that's actually cheating on you. And I've said this in other videos before, but a big way to prevent this is you got to stop putting women on a pedestal, bro. This is the
Hmm.
perfect example of falling in love with the idea of somebody and then ignoring their actions because of what you want the outcome to be like. I really hate to be the guy to try to put like negative energy onto anyone's relationship, but if you're dealing with someone and you're continuously ignoring the signs, you're bound to have a bad outcome with that relationship, bro. What I will say is no matter what, Travis has been dealing with this girl for the past 5 years, so what we don't know is the stuff that they've been through together off camera. It still doesn't justify the cheating or the way that she's acting in the public eye, and I honestly feel like, in my personal opinion, that would be more than enough to walk away from her. But what the internet loves to do is blow things way out of proportions. So what I do feel like is he genuinely doesn't deserve everybody pointing the finger, laughing at him for shit that most people have gone through in their life. They just got to do it in private. And maybe even making this video is
That's a good
contributing
point.
to the problem, but at least on my end, I genuinely feel like I'm trying to give feedback to wake y'all up to not do these things, be blinded by love, and keep putting women on the pedestal, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be putting no one on the pedestal. And if you're religious like me, you know, the only nigga that's above me is God. To the naked eye, Travis Hunter has everything made out.
That's a
D1
good point.
athlete, the potential to be making millions of dollars, set his family up for years to come. If he's not already making, you know, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions now, because I do think athletes now are able to get paid as early as being in college. Here it is, he's struggling with women, right? And I guess what I'm trying to say here is, one, obviously, don't put anybody on a pedestal, even the people that you think you are in love with. Also, don't be so quick to compare yourself, because you genuinely don't know what anybody's going through. Because look at this guy, has it all,
That's a good
but
point.
he's dealing with this bullshit. And the irony in it all is it's pretty much him simping over his girl in the same way a high school kid with nothing would. Y'all gotta be able to separate the thinking with your heart from the thinking with your mind. Because sometimes what your heart is telling you want don't
All right. Well, I mean, he's just getting given like more advice on that, but I think he had some whole good points, man. Like this is just like ridiculous, bro. I really hope bro like really snaps to it and like learns from this. I think I seen that he like deleted his Instagram, deactivated his account or whatever. But like that's the whole thing. Like we all as people always gotta like just see it through another light. No, all trolls online or everybody's gonna be online making fun of him. But that's because his like whole humiliation is like on camera and like projected everywhere and like pushed to the media by all these gossip channels. And man, I I wish him the best. I hope he just like goes through this and like wakes up and just like drops her. Cause like going through this shit with women is just bad. But hey, if y'all enjoyed that, y'all want to see more videos like this, like check out my other videos I made. But I leave a like and subscribe, and I'm out.
Fuck it, that in the coupe, oh yeah. Got a pipe full of red.